big hope about Newcastle, and it's about Arsenal interest in Bruno Guimarães. It's true that Arsenal made an approach for Bruno Guimarães. It was a direct approach on player side and club side with Newcastle, so Arsenal have reached out. For Bruno Guimarães, my understanding is that their intention was to try approach for a deal around £55 million for Bruno Guimarães, but Newcastle are not selling the player for this fee. Newcastle closed the doors to this approach from Arsenal. Now we will see if Arsenal return, if there is anything moved, leaving everything in the hands of Newcastle.
Breaking news, Arsenal preparing new bid for Bruno Guimarães, Morgan Rogers, transfer talks intensify. Welcome back to Arsenal Daily Talk. Hello Gunners, and welcome back to Arsenal Daily Talk, your home for the biggest Arsenal transfer news, breaking stories and all the latest updates from the Emirates. If you're a passionate Arsenal supporter who never wants to miss any transfer developments, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications and become part of our growing Arsenal family. Every single day we bring you the latest Arsenal news as it happens. Now let's get straight into today's massive breaking news. Arsenal's summer transfer window is beginning to heat up, and two exciting names are dominating the headlines today: Bruno Guimarães and Morgan Rogers. Let's begin with Newcastle United midfielder Bruno Guimarães. Reports suggest that Arsenal made an approach to sign the Brazilian midfield star. However, that initial bid has reportedly been rejected by Newcastle United, who remain determined to keep one of their most important players. But here's where the story becomes even more interesting. Despite seeing their first offer turned down, Arsenal have not given up. The Gunners are reportedly preparing an improved bid as Mikel Arteta continues pushing to strengthen his midfield before the new season begins. Bruno Guimarães has been one of the Premier League's standout midfielders over the last few years. His energy, passing range, defensive work, leadership and ability to control matches have made him one of Europe's most complete midfielders. His style perfectly matches what Arteta wants from his midfield. He can defend, create chances, break opposition attacks and dictate the tempo of games. Many Arsenal supporters believe he would fit seamlessly alongside Martin Ødegaard and Declan Rice, creating one of the strongest midfield trios in Europe. Newcastle understand just how valuable Bruno is, which explains why they are reluctant to let him leave. If Arsenal truly want to complete this transfer, they may have to submit a significantly improved financial package. The coming days could be crucial. Will Newcastle soften their stance, or will Arsenal continue pushing until an agreement is finally reached? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear: the Gunners are serious about adding another world-class midfielder to their squad. Now let's move to our second major transfer story. Aston Villa star Morgan Rogers continues to attract serious attention from Arsenal. The talented young attacker enjoyed an impressive campaign and has developed into one of English football's brightest young talents. His pace, creativity, dribbling ability, strength and versatility have reportedly impressed Arsenal's recruitment team. According to the latest reports, Arsenal remain interested in signing Rogers, while discussions surrounding his valuation are ongoing. The biggest challenge appears to be Aston Villa's asking price. Villa value the player highly and are under no pressure to sell one of their key attacking talents. Meanwhile, Arsenal are working to determine whether a deal can be completed at a reasonable price. Negotiations are believed to be continuing as both clubs assess the situation. Morgan Rogers offers something Arsenal always value: versatility. He can play on either wing, operate centrally and provide creativity across the attacking line. His direct style, confidence on the ball and ability to score and create goals have made him one of the most exciting young players in the Premier League. Arteta has consistently looked to recruit young players with enormous potential who can continue improving within Arsenal's project. Morgan Rogers certainly fits that profile. Should Arsenal manage to secure both Bruno Guimarães and Morgan Rogers this summer, it would represent a huge statement of intent. One signing would strengthen the midfield with experience, quality and leadership. The other would add youthful energy, attacking creativity, and long-term potential. It would send a strong message that Arsenal are determined to compete for every major trophy next season. Of course, at this stage, these negotiations are still developing. No final agreements have been announced, but Arsenal remain active in the market as they continue working behind the scenes. The transfer window is far from over, and Arsenal supporters should expect plenty more twists and surprises in the coming weeks. We'll be here to bring you every update as soon as it breaks. Now we want to hear from you, Gunners. Do you think Arsenal should submit a bigger offer for Bruno Guimarães? Would you like to see Morgan Rogers wearing the famous red and white shirt at the Emirates Stadium? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's breaking news update, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to Arsenal Daily Talk, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Arsenal transfer update. Thank you.